Good morning, everybody. It is January the 30th. 2 more days until this month is behind us. And the institutions, we'll see how they support the markets today. We'll start with our usual disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, the big news today for us, or at least for Asia, is Golden Week. And Asia was pretty much shut down. The Asians take the New Year's celebrations much more seriously than we do. And it will affect their trading all week. It won't hurt ours. So we have that. The second thing was Trump. Immigration policies were put into effect, some of them. And it'll be a little messy around the edges until it all gets sorted out, and the world is just aghast that Trump would, even though they're the same 7 countries that in 2011 Obama put up, and Obama stopped travel from Iran for 6 months. Doesn't have anything to do with it, so that's what the stock market selling was blamed on. And we do have some news for the U.S. today. So the focus, personal income up 0.4. Personal spending plus 0.4. Core PCE up 0.2. No inflation, folks. Nothing to see here. Move right along. Pending home sales plus 0.6. Dallas Fed, don't know what it is. Didn't get an estimate, but last month it was 15.5. And then the direction of the E-mini as far as treasuries are concerned. So, personal spending, number 1. Pending home sales, number 2. Direction of the ES, and probably the overriding one will be the direction of the ES. Resistance starts at 8, so I have the first sell 8 to 12. Might take a 7 to get in, then 15 to 19. On the buy side, support starts at 2. So 29 to 01, buy 1. And 21 to 25, buy 2. Okay, looking at the 30-year. Trying to look at the 30-year. F2 ZB. There we go. Starting to sell right here. Jeff, I would prefer global warming. You in Chicago really should be praying for global warming up there. But right now, some pretty good scientists are saying we're into a cooling period for the next 30 to 40 years, so I hope they're wrong. Okay, looking at, we're at 150.02, so 8 to 12, number 1, 15 to 19, sell 1, 27.31, sell 2. On the buy side, 28 to the buck, number 1. 21.25 by 1. 9 to 13 by 2. And gold. Gold is running into trouble at 1200 right up here. Pretty big switch, and you know, we might be trading I haven't looked. We might be trading the April contract here today, certainly tomorrow. And we might be trading April. I'll have to go back and look at that. 1200 right here is probably the clean break. The 90, so this 95 to 1200 area is probably pretty stout resistance. Basis February, and I'm not too sure. We're not trading April this morning. I have to go back and look at the volume, overnight volume. We'd be selling 94.96, sell 1. 99.01, sell 2. On the buy side, 85.87, buy 1. And then 80 to 82, buy 2. Thank you, Charles. I think you add $5 to these numbers. I'll go back and make the switch here. Actually, we'll do gold at the end. Let me go back and find the F4 on gold, and we'll pick it up at the end. So, moving right along, how about the euro? I drove out to Oakley, Kansas, which is 270 miles, about halfway between here and Denver, on Saturday to pick up my daughter's Newfie puppy. I'm going to keep him for 3 weeks. And I ended up driving about 540 miles. That took a little bit out of me, more than I thought it would have, but it sure did. Did it at 80 miles an hour, was flying low. Got terrible gas mileage. I went out in a 20 to 30 mile an hour headwind and 18 miles to the gallon. Coming back, I got 28 with the wind on my back, but the wind does make a difference. Okay, the euro got slammed pretty hard, and I didn't see any specific article on that. Probably it'll be blamed on Trump's immigration policy, but the United States and the UK are to start negotiations on trade deals, and of course the EU is screaming can't do that. You're still a member of the EU. You haven't exited yet, so we'll see how that shakes out. Last rotate up was 60, so 60 to 75, sell 1. 90 to the buck, sell 2. 625, buy 1. 106 even, buy 2. Crude oil. You know, the fundamentals say we should be lower. The big article out last week was that they haven't achieved the 1.2 production cut gold, but they're working on it. They have gotten it to 0.9 million barrels per day. Then Iran came out on either Thursday and Friday and said we're going to up our production for February. And that didn't help, but it didn't break the market either. So we've got this 52.50, 52 even as support, and 54 right now. 54.50 is resistance, and that's where we find ourselves. Definitely have a B in the overnight session. So 53.50, 53.75. Sell one. We'll put a question mark at a quarter. 54 even, 54 and a quarter, sell two. On the buy side, 52.50, 52.75, buy one. 52 even, 52 and a quarter, buy two. You got the E-mini. Okay, the selling was blamed on Trump's immigration policies and the disruption it'll bring to the world. Green cards were supposed to be excluded. They're now included. Green cards are off the list. Green card means that you've been hired by somebody, usually. Not always, but most of the time. So that's where we are. But we've got this gap right here. So leaning against that gap, filling that gap right there is a possibility. We definitely have a B, but we also have no range. I mean, nothing is going on when you look at it. So 84, 86, sell one. That is resistance. Might want to have a sell up here at 87, 87 and a quarter. Lean against that, but that would be taking out the overnight session high, and then 89 to 91, sell two. On the buy side, 75, 77, buy one. Play for a little bit lower. Don't know if we can get it. 70, 72, buy two. So we've got support at 70 to 75 and resistance at 85 to 90 as we start out. Personal income up 0.4. Spending up 0.4. Core PCE plus 0.2. Pending home sales plus 0.6. Dallas Fed, don't know. Last was 15.5. Probably higher. Focus, personal spending, pending home sales. And we'll go take a look at gold. Thanks again, Charles. Okay, it looks like we've got, let me do this quickly, about a $2 discount. Some people will be trading June. Let's see, we were at what? I think we were at 94, 95, so it should be plus $2 to $3 normally where we are. I don't see that a lot has changed right here, so we'll make 94, 96, sell one, 99.01, sell two. On the buy side, 89 to 91, buy one. A little bit higher than we were. We were looking at 85s, 87s. It's about $5 difference. Buy two, 85, 87. 85, 87 is a little more attractive. It's going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy on that. I will be back with you as soon as possible.